Hello everybody, my name is Cole Martins and thank you guys for tuning in this video. And today's episode we'll be talking about the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series and the race at Phoenix International Speedway and the chase for the Sprint Cup, as well as we are in the final race before the championship 4 is determined. So our final race of the round of 8, and this we race again at Phoenix International Speedway for the Can-Am 500. This race, a very interesting race, especially coming near the end, as in this one there was 9 cautions. Also, we had 4 main leaders in this race. As in this so far in the round of 8, we've had 2 winners clinch their spot in the championship 4, as Carl Edwards, who picked up a victory, and also Jimmy Johnson also picked up a victory, and Jimmy Johnson picked up his victory at Martinsville Speedway, and Carl Edwards picked up his victory at Texas. And this one we had the number 88 car starting on the pole in this one, as Alex Bowman would lead the field to the green flag, picking up his first ever pole ever in the NASCAR, any NASCAR series. And this car looked very dominant for most of the races. He led the good portion of the beginning of the race until the number 22 car and chase contender Joey Logano, who is trying to race us in right now to the chase with points, as he picked up a victory in this one, would take the lead from Alex Bowman. But not too long later, Alex Bowman's teammate in the number 48, Jimmy Johnson, who already has a win so far in this round, would take the lead away from Joey Logano. Then we had the lap 139, where Logano will take the lead back under caution from Jimmy Johnson. And the reason behind that was Jimmy Johnson was penalized in pit road for a reason that Jimmy Johnson did not understand. This him and his crew chief Chad Knaus were very angry about this, as he had to start in the back of the pack. Then we had the lap 158, where Alex Bowman would once again take the lead from Joey Logano, as Alex Bowman's car had looked very strong all day. It looked like Dale Earnhardt Jr. was actually driving this car, as this is one of Junior's favorite tracks to race at. As like I mentioned, he picked up the win at this race last year. It was under a rain delay, of course, he won that race, but a win's a win. And Alex Bowman looking for his first ever career win in any NASCAR series, and that would be huge for him to pick up a win here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. But then we had a lap 257. Matt Kenseth would win the race off pit road under a caution and would take the lead. And Matt Kenseth, another one of those drivers in the chase, who was hoping to pick up a victory to lock his spot in. As coming into this race, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, and Joey Logano were all separated by about 3 points each. And so they were all trying to somehow get their way into the chase. But then things did not go good for Matt Kenseth, as we had to lap 115, as we only had a couple laps to go. And this was on a green-white checkered as well. Matt Kenseth would come into turn 1. Alex Bowman got a little tap from Kyle Busch, got him loose, and forced him near the inside wall coming into turn 1. Matt Kenseth decided to come down because the spotter said he was clear. Ended up getting into Alex Bowman, causing him to spin out and back up into the wall, and ending his chances pretty much be in the chase, as the caution would come out. And the leader, when the caution came out, would be Joey Logano. Second place would be Kyle Busch. Third, Alex Bowman in that one. And Joey Logano on the green-white checkered had to do everything he could to try to hold off everybody, but he was able to do that, as he did a great job as people fall behind him. And Joey Logano would end up winning the race at Phoenix International Speedway and picking up his first ever career win at Phoenix. His 3rd win of the season, and the most important thing, of course, is he clinched his spot next week in the Championship 4 race at Homestead-Miami Speedway. So your results for the race at Phoenix International Speedway in the Can-Am 500. First place, Joey Logano. Second place, Kyle Busch. Third place, Kyle Larson. Fourth place, Kevin Harvick. Fifth place, Kurt Busch. Sixth place, Alex Bowman. Again, a great race for him. He led the most laps in this one. So maybe right now, Alex Bowman, we might see it on maybe a possible Sprint Cup ride for him next year, since he's been racing so good. 7th place, Denny Hamlin. 8th place, Ryan Blaney. He had a great run, the rookie, this year, as we usually don't see him that much in the top 10, but another great run here for Ryan Blaney. 9th place, Chase Elliott. A good run for Paul Menard. He'll finish in 10th place. And then the rest of the drivers would be chase contenders that finished outside the top 10. As the 19th place was Carl Edwards, 21st Matt Kenseth, and 38th Jimmy Johnson. Now the important thing is, who is going to be your championship 4? We know 3 of them, but who is the last one to get in? As the 3 we know right now who had wins in this round were Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, and Joey Logano. And the 4th one to join them in for the race for the championship next week is last year's champion, Kyle Busch, as he was able to advance after Matt Kenseth's crash, and finishing behind Kyle Busch in 5th place in points was Denny Hamlin, who is 7 points out, so we will not be seeing him compete for the championship, as long also with Matt Kenseth, who is in 6th in points after the race in Phoenix, 7th Kevin Harvick, and 8th place Kurt Busch. So next week is the most important race of the year, especially for the 4 drivers who are still in the race for the championship, as we head to Homestead-Miami Speedway for the Ford EcoBoost 400. That race will be on November 20th, 2016 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find that race on NBC. Winners that are in the chase right now who won at this track, we have Kyle Busch, who won this race last year to win the championship, and then we have Carl Edwards, who won this race in 2010, and he is also a 2-time winner at this track as well. And the driver I want to mention who has wins at this track is Tony Stewart. He has 3 total wins here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, and you may be asking why I'm asking that, because on Sunday will be his final career race. Tony Stewart, one of my favorite drivers to watch. Yes, he's had some anger issues and had some issues with some fans and that stuff, but I love the guy. He seems to be a funny guy. He's a great racer. You got to respect him, I feel like, and it's going to be sad to see Tony Stewart leave racing, but the best of luck for him, and hopefully he can maybe pick up a win next week and leave on a high note in his NASCAR and whole racing career. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in this one. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say in the comments below. What do you guys think about the race on Sunday? Who do you think is going to end up winning the race at Homestead-Miami next week? And I'll make my prediction on that right now. I'm going to go with the hot hand in this one. I'm going to go with Joey Logano. He was second on my list of drivers who's going to win the championship this year. I had Denny Hamlin in first, but he got eliminated now. But I'm going to stick with my second driver, with Joey Logano. But again, I'd love to hear what you guys got to say about next week's race and this last race at Phoenix. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do that by finding me at ColeMartins57. I love to talk during the races and other sporting events, so if you guys want to talk to me as well, you can go ahead and do that. Again, that is at ColeMartins57. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see some more of my NASCAR videos or other videos that I post, please subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate both of those. And thank you guys for staying with me and watching this video. I really appreciate that. And thank you guys for tuning in. You guys all have a great day.